What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So now we're going to do a little bit of a review on this Mustang. If you watched a few weeks ago or so, there was a short on this car here. We're going to do a walk around, once over on this, dropped off the trailer, accidentally drove up over the winch, so I got to figure that out. So we'll do a quick walk around, see what this thing looks like. As you can see, the clear coat's fading a little bit on here. It's pretty dirty. I'll probably have to wash it to get a really good look at it. Spider webs all over the place. It looks like somebody had jammed something into the door here. What else do we got? A couple of dings here and here. It's not terrible. I mean, overall, it really doesn't look that bad. I don't know how I feel about these black wheels. RS Limited. I did come with the key for those, which is pretty nice. Again, paint chipping on the rear bumper. A little bit of scuffing on this side. A nice little dent here. I'm pretty sure that the majority of this right here will be able to be pushed out, but probably not this creasing here. I probably won't be able to get that out. Again, more scuffing. A lot of this stuff will come off with a good wash and buff. I'm going to have to pop the hood on this. And I'll have to start it, roll it forward a little bit, remove the straps. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so we got the hood open. See if we can't see anything noticeable in here. I mean, realistically, for the most part, it seems pretty clean. I mean, dirty, but it looks fairly clean. Not sure if you can see down in there or not. That looks pretty empty. I have to put some coolant in here. Flush the system a little bit. Hopefully that's not going anywhere. Where's the dipstick for the oil? We'll check that. Looks a little overfilled, if you ask me. Nothing a good oil change won't fix. What's it smell like? It smells like oil. At least it's not milky, and that was what I was looking for, is milkiness. I was hoping it wasn't milky. How does this thing come off? Air box. Look at this air filter. That thing looks brand new. That's pretty clean. That's a good sign. At least it looks like they took care of it. Lock that back in place. Everything looks fairly decent, to be honest with you. Is there any leaking down there? It doesn't look like anything's leaking down there. I mean, for the most part so far, this thing looks pretty solid, with the exception of the transmission, which we'll have to look into. It did have a bit of a belt squeal when I started it to drive it onto the trailer, but it is what it is. So we'll get this guy started real quick. I'm going to pull it forward just a hair so I can get this guy up off of here, because it's kind of stuck there. I could probably push this up over, but I want to come forward first and then push it over. I don't want to end up ripping the bumper off. We'll do that in a second. Anyway, front brakes doesn't look terrible. I mean, it's a little bit of rust. The car has been sitting for a little while. Running it might take care of that a little bit, but realistically, we'll probably end up replacing these brakes. Rears are starting to get a little bit low, so we'll see. This is most likely going to need a jump pack. I can pretty much guarantee it will. Maybe some new bumper clips. Get these guys in. Same thing on this side. Pads are a little low, but it's not terrible. And front, same thing. I'd like to get up under this, but I don't have a lift. So I'm going to kind of flip you guys upside down, and hopefully you guys are able to see it. I'll have to go back and watch that afterwards to get a better idea of what it looks like. So I think that I'll probably fix this a little bit, get it running and driving. I'm not too worried about the body. I'm not big on painting stuff. I'm not very good at it. So we might take care of it, we might not. If I can find a fairly cheap black bumper, I might just get one to replace it. But realistically, there's nothing wrong with this bumper as is, except for it's missing this little grill piece here. Okay, let's get it running, pull it forward a hair, and try to get this car off the trailer. All right, so it started right up. It's kind of hard to hear, but it does have a little bit of a pulley, a whine. So you can kind of hear it. I should put some coolant in this thing before I really run it. But I kind of just wanted to get it started so I can get it off the trailer. I got to climb. The only thing I hate about this, I got to climb in the window and climb back out. So maybe I'll just get my daughter out here for a second, but I don't know. I don't know if I can trust her to drive it. Or maybe I'll just jack it up. Nah, we'll just pull it. All right, it came off. Very sketchy like. Apparently when I was picking up the Skyline, or on my way there, or before it, at some point I lost one of the ramps. Have no idea where it went. So I'm in the process of trying to find another ramp to replace the other one that just went bye-bye somewhere on the highway. I'd imagine that's what happened. I don't know. So we're looking for one of those now. So I used some 2x4s, which is very sketchy. I heard it hitting the bottom of the car as I was going backwards. But it's off, and that's all that matters. This thing needs gas pretty bad. So let me disconnect the charger here. Turn this guy off. Disconnect it. Car's still running, which is a good thing. I don't know what kind of fuel this takes. I'd imagine premium, but I don't really know. I mean, it's just a basic, it looks like V6 Mustang. It's a 2008. I forgot to mention that earlier. Yeah, it's a 4.0. So, you know, little six banger. Right there. 6-cylinder. Maybe I'll run it down to the gas station real quick. Throw some gas in it. Take it for a little road test. And then we'll just go from there. I'll see. I need to get some coolant anyway, so there might be some coolant in my shed. I'll look in there real quick. And then I'll take it around the block to the gas station. I'll bring the box with me, the jump box, just in case. But I'll clean this up and then I'll see you in a minute. I guess we'll take our first look at the inside. Got the truck moved, shut the hood all the way. Looks like you got some wear on the seats here. Stitching starting to separate. I guess it's pretty common. It's pretty dirty in here. I think a little bit of a bath will do it good. I noticed that this was broken right here. I know there's a way to open it. I think it's somewhere down here. How do you open this thing? There it is. Comes with some free stuff, which is pretty cool. I haven't really gone through this completely yet. I know that there was some stuff in the trunk. I don't remember how to pop the trunk. I just used the key last time. I'm sure that there's a way. I move this seat forward so it's a little more comfortable. Fuel light's on. It looks like the TPMS light is on. I did just air the tires up, so maybe just as a drive, go through a drive cycle. There's me. That seems to work. This light is on. That one works. Not too shabby for $300. We got some gold chains. What? I'm sure this is all fake gold, but let's run this into the driveway real quick. I got to try to find some coolant to throw into this really quick. Hopefully we have some. If not, that's gonna suck. There we go. We'll leave it running for now. Fuel is very low, but it'll be all right. 244,986 miles. I wish I had a tag or something to put on this thing, but I don't. All right, we're leaving the gas station now. As it turns out, I did have coolant. So I threw some coolant in it, topped it off. Just left the gas station now. And we're gonna go for a quick little ride around the neighborhood. This thing, it's got a little bit of get up and go. They said the trends is going bad. I don't feel it yet. That doesn't mean it's not going bad. I definitely hear a power steering issue. I'm not sure if you can hear the whine or not, but it's definitely there. I really wish this had a tag on it so I can actually get it up. I want to put some nuts behind it. See what kind of power it actually has. I know it's just a V6. You can feel it, you can hear it. I mean, everything about it. As of right now, it's driving all right. I don't know if it has reverse yet. I mean, it does, obviously. Sounds all right. There we go. We got a battery light. We got a check engine light. Oh, it just shut off. There it goes. Let's hook this thing back up. I'm guessing the power steering. Oh, yeah, that thing is dead. Let me try to jump it again. So apparently I'm not going to be able to take it very far. Hood's popped. It has the charger in it, just sitting on the battery. So we really can't go fast. We can't really go anywhere. But the check engine light came on, battery light came on, and I'd imagine that's because the car shut off. So it's probably going to need an alternator, possibly. I might throw a battery in it and see how it does. Oh, there goes the transmission. I feel it now. So it's only under like low load. The transmission kind of skips a little bit. And hearing that whining noise, that could be a transmission whine. I'm not 100% sure. It very well could be. I know transmissions make that whining noise sometimes as well when they're starting to go bad. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to actually get into this and look at it. I have a couple of friends who are pretty big into Mustangs. Maybe I'll talk to a couple of them, pick their brains a little bit, some of their expertise, and see where we're at. But other than that, it seems to drive perfectly fine for now anyway, minus the whining noise. It seems okay. I think for $300, it was a very good pickup. I don't have my seatbelt on. Now it's beeping at me. But for $300, it's absolutely worth the $300, I'm going to say. There's my buddy Josh's house over here. They have a Ford Tour station wagon that I'm going to be putting back together sometime here in the near future. He rear-ended a truck, or his dad rear-ended a truck, and he got all the body parts finally and ordered the power steering pump like I asked him to finally, so we'll probably make that a project here in the near future. But, I mean, realistically, for $300, I mean, let me know if you would have taken that risk for $300 for this car. I feel like if you wouldn't have, you've been missing out on some free money. I mean, even if I was to sell this car as is right now, I'd easily get my $300 back, if not more. I don't know about this TPMS sensor. I know that for a lot of cars, it's drive it for a certain distance at a certain mileage per hour, and it resets the TPMS light. But we'll figure that out later on. The steering wheel definitely needs to be replaced or needs a cover. I'm not sure if you can see the condition of it, but it's pretty raggedy. I've also learned that if you turn the turn signal on while the seatbelt light's going off, it stops the noise for the seatbelt light. Okay, we'll get this in the driveway, right behind the Jeep. The Jeep, all my Jeeps here. Got the Jeep Cherokee and the Jeep Cherokee. All right, so roll these windows up. Shut the car off. Go repop the hood, do another walk around. This thing's got locks, right? Yeah, check that out. Doors lock. This has got a little hood pin, or a, not a pin, but what you call it, an arm. This thing worked out beautifully. I'll turn that off. Disconnect it. See how much charge we got on this battery pack. Looks like it's still fully charged, which is a good thing. I'm guessing because it was running off the alternator. Hopefully the alternator is working and it just needs a battery. Maybe I can take that battery out and take it over to AutoZone or Advanced Auto, let them charge it. I'm sure it's dead. I mean, it's a 36 series, right? Or is that a 36 month? It says 36 months. Let me check the battery. I might have a battery laying around that would work. It's a 95 series. I don't know if I do, actually. I do have a couple batteries. I have the Camaro battery. The battery that's in the Jeep right now is actually the battery for the trailer, for the winch. Either way, let me know what you guys think. I think I'm going to call it here for this video. I mean, there's really not a whole lot more I can do without a lift. We'll do another video on this, doing the oil change, replacing the battery, flushing the cooling system, checking the lights, because as you can see, the lights are pretty raggedy. I don't know if they'll clean up or not. If not, I mean, Mustang lights are fairly inexpensive. I'm sure I can get a set of lights if I desired to. Let me know what you think I should do. Should I sell it? Should I keep it? I'm more on the fence of selling. I'm personally not a Mustang fan, but I know there's a lot of Mustang fans out there, and for $300 for a 2008 Mustang, it was a no-brainer and hard to pass up. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this. Leave your comments down in the comment section on what you think we should do with this car. Or maybe we can get 100,000 subscribers and just give the car away. That'd be cool too. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.